What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Chestnut checkers. Remember, we're playing for the long game here, and while they tried to bring in Taylor Swift to save Joe Biden, she just couldn't do it. Taylor Swift could save Joe Biden. No, seriously, remember this news cycle? We called this out from a mile away. Taylor Swift was going to be used to save Joe Biden. Not even she could save him, okay? Joe Biden said God himself couldn't get him out of the race. And, well, you know what? They were able to get Joe Biden out of the race. Now U-Hauls are pulling up to the front of the White House. We don't even know what's really going on. But here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor Swift was the plan all along. Taylor Swift was going to save Joe Biden in 2024. Taylor Swift endorsed Joe Biden in 2020. Taylor Swift has been used for propaganda before. She cooked cookies. She baked cookies for Joe Biden. Got it? In the 2020 election. Then she went on some screechy screed about the U.S. Postal Service. This shows you how in the tank, how embarrassing all of this truly is. Trump's calculated dismantling of the Postal Service. Hey, can you believe this? These posts are still up. Trump's calculated dismantling of the Postal Service proves one thing clearly. He's well aware that we don't want him as our president. Ooh, man, so screechy. Goodness gracious. Trump's ineffective leadership is gravely worsened by the crisis that we are in right now, taking advantage to subvert and destroy our vote. You know, I got to tell you, I see like a shocking lack of celebrities actually endorsing Kamala Harris. Like you don't see any A-listers. You see like supporting this current regime. You see like some like D-listers and some people who have no careers left. Mark Hamill has to like charge people $500 for an autograph at Comic-Cons. Like you don't see any like people that have actual career. People are like backing off. People backed off Joe Biden. George Clooney came out against George Biden. And George Clooney like coming out and was like, no, this guy ain't it. This guy has like Alzheimer's or mentally broken. But hey, listen, like Taylor Swift was clearly used effectively and as a total tool of the regime in 2020, and they were already prepping her for 2024. This was the plan. Joe Biden, I think, fell too hard and too far off and was like too far gone. So they've saved their Taylor Swift guard. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a battle that Donald Trump is fighting and preparing for. Now, we don't know what's going to happen. There's been a major pullback in celebrity endorsements. There's been a major pullback in wokeness and DEI in corporations. There's been like a major like reverse because people are seeing that it's very bad for their bottom line. It's very bad for politics. Donald Trump also trolling Taylor Swift on the eve of the Super Bowl, you might recall, earlier this year. This was when everybody was talking about Taylor Swift, the Super Bowl, maybe endorsing Joe Biden at the Super Bowl, getting engaged at the Super Bowl. None of that ended up happening, to our shock. Yet here's what Donald Trump said. I signed and was responsible for the Music Modernization Act, Taylor Swift and other musical artists. Joe Biden didn't do anything for Taylor and never will. There's no way that she can endorse crooked Joe Biden, the worst and most corrupt president in history. Be disloyal to the man that made her so much money. Besides that, I like her boyfriend, Travis. Even though he may be liberal, he probably can't stand me. Oh, well, look at this. Donald Trump. Master troll. Well, ladies and gentlemen, did it work? Donald Trump sort of like extending an olive branch to Swifties. Let's just be perfectly honest. She's probably the most successful artist, musical artist in the world with the biggest fan base or most activated young fan base. Like that's kind of inarguable, right? Now she's a total creation, but it doesn't matter, right? So Donald Trump is now heading toward the Swifties, and the Swifties are responding. It's amazing. Donald Trump shares post of AI-generated images claiming Taylor Swift and her fans are backing him in 2024. Freaking love it. Trump shared an AI-generated image, social media platform, to suggest that Taylor Swift has his endorsement. I accept, the former president, 78, wrote in the platform, though it is unclear if his comment is referring to the AI-generated crowd of Swifties described the pop star. Well, okay, so this is a little bit disingenuous because there are actual Taylor Swift fans that also love Donald Trump. Taylor Swift had yet to endorse the candidate in 2024 election, but it's highly unlikely that she will support Trump. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and look at the actual post. Here's the actual post, ladies and gentlemen, of Donald Trump Here we go. I accept. And he posts like a series of photos. Some of them are clearly AI. Some of them are real. Like, here are some of the real Swifties for Donald Trump.
I never saw this on my 2024 bingo card, but the Swifties are waking up. The Swifties. I never thought I'd see the day that Swifties were rallying for Trump. I guess something with ISIS happened. There's a lot of terrorism going on. I guess she had to shut down some shows because of it. And a lot of them are just saying, you know, if Trump was in office, this would have never, ever happened. She would be safe. There wouldn't be terrorism or wars going on because we had world peace before, and he'll do it again. So they're finally realizing it's not about race or gender or anything of that sort. It's about our safety and the policies and a secure border. And they're finally waking up, and it's wild to see. Like, I'm so proud. Literally so freaking proud right now. Like, go Swifties. Like, let's fucking do this, bro. We're in it together now, baby.
So there is some truth to that. Taylor Swift has had like some attacks at her and some threats to her concerts in Europe. And these threats are from radical Islamic jihadists. And people have been, you know, obviously like hurt, right? People have been hurt and stabbed. And there have been a lot of like real credible threats. They've had to shut down concerts and things like that because of it. And so I guess we found examples of this. Swifties for Trump. Okay, here we go. Taylor Swift concerts canceled, targeted by terrorists, right? And you have these Taylor Swift fans saying, bring back Donald Trump because there'll be less terrorists and they'll make concerts safe again, right? So Swifties who love Trump wanting to bring safety back to the concerts so that we can go to concerts again. More examples.
My name is Jenna, and this picture of me in this Swifties for Trump shirt has been going viral on X and started kind of a movement in the Republican Party. I actually met Trump in this shirt in Racine on June 18th, and he said, quote, "She is great." I think this movement is super awesome, but also super important because it's no secret that millions of young female voters consider themselves Swifties. And we don't want them to have to choose between loving Taylor Swift and supporting their conservative ideologies at the ballot box in November. So I say we stop the hate towards Taylor and her fan base, and let's let Swifties be for Trump fearlessly.
It's real. It's real.
It's so weird that VIP thinks they're so way too cool to do this.
I don't get it, but it's I don't get it, but it's actually real. Any idea why Taylor Swift suddenly silent on politics, even after Trump just posted the images of her endorsing him? I think the man is getting to her. Well, the joke was always that Taylor Swift has an entire catalog about making bad choices for men and about men, choosing bad men, and then she goes and endorses Joe Biden. But she didn't endorse. She hasn't endorsed anybody in 2024. My money would be on her not endorsing anybody in 2024. That would be my money. And you know, if she was going to, why not? You know, you got this classic video from Melania of Donald Trump and Barron driving around in a Rolls Royce while listening to Blank Space by Taylor Swift. Donald Trump's, I think, a secret Taylor Swift music fan. We have the evidence, or at least Barron Trump is, and we know that Barron Trump is highly motivated. Let's say to make his to get Gen Z to back his father. So I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen stranger things. The year is 2024. Could Swifties actually back Donald Trump? Well, how are you going to have any money to go buy your insanely expensive Taylor Swift tickets if the economy collapses? How is Taylor Swift going to be able to do world tours that make billions if the economy is under Kamala Harris price controls and equity? You're not going to be able to go to your Taylor Swift concert. There are going to be no Taylor Swift concerts under Kamala equity agendas. Like when the economy collapses, you lose the things you like. So maybe, you never know. You never know. I've seen stranger things, but here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We got Swifties for Trump. And I'm here for it, right? I'm here for it. Anything to win. Big party, big hugs. just win in November. And yeah, the Taylor Swift, it still amazes me. The Taylor Swift Postal Service tweets are so humiliating. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe, even if you're a Swiftie. See you.